Welcome back to my channel, All Things Yazz. I hope you guys are safe and well and having a lovely Sunday so far. In today's baking video, I'm going to be showing you one of my favourite, all-time favourite cakes for the autumn and winter season. I get a lot of requests from my family to make these. They are so scrumptious and yummy. They're kind of like a donut consistency and we love dipping them in cinnamon sugar. They are my famous apple cider cakes and they go amazingly with mulled wine, so I hope you're excited for this. I've got a special tray to make them in this year, and this is like a heart one. Normally I would make them in a little bundt tray, so they'd come out quite small, looking like almost like a donut, but that's at my mum's house. I do have a cupcake tray that I need to clean, so I'll do that and I'll probably do them in this and the cupcake tray. So it's a very simple recipe. You just mix, well, combine the dry ingredients, then combine the wet ingredients and then mix them together, and then they go in the oven for about 15 minutes. And honestly guys, oh, they are so yummy. Just to let you know, the Viennese swirls from last week were amazing. I had 1.5 of them. They were gone so quickly. They were so yummy, guys. So if you haven't tried them out yet, please go ahead. If you're a biscuit fan, oh, they were just divine. Okay guys, so we're going to start by mixing all the dry ingredients together. So that is 1.5 cups of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cardamom, which I'm going to grind myself because we only get in supermarkets cardamom pods, so I'm gonna have to split the pods and get the stuff out and then grind that up. Now onto the wet ingredients. So we're going to mix 3/4 cup of olive oil. We're going to mix 1.5 cups of apple cider. I normally use Strongbow Original, but I couldn't get one by itself, so I went for Thatcher's Gold, which is just an original apple cider. Then we're going to add I think about 1/2 cup of apple sauce, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I think 3/4 cup of caster sugar. We are too lucky. I got you, you got me. We are too lucky. So I'm just mixing the wet ingredients together, and then we're going to slowly incorporate the wet and dry mix together. And that's pretty much it. So it's a super simple recipe. I got you, you got me. We are too lucky. I got you, you got me. We are too lucky. it is that there's a little bit left over, so you can have a swig of cider while you're making it. That's the best bit about this recipe. Next, I'm just going to get a whisk just to get rid of some of the lumps, and then we should be able to put this into our cake molds and then we should be ready to go. The one thing I do want to say, you can spray the cake molds, but the best thing that I found is to get some butter, get your hands dirty and really go through all of the, grease it, you know, grease through all the grooves, just because then it's going to come out great. It's going to look exactly like the mold, and if you don't do it properly, it comes out a bit deformed. It's not a stiff mixture either, it's really loose, so just be careful when you are pouring them into the molds. I'm just going to quickly grease my molds and then pop them in for 15 minutes. Quick changeover. No, I'm joking. I left them to dry for about maybe 2 hours, just so they're completely dry. We're ready to go. So if I didn't mention in the intro, which I don't think I did, my brother is putting on a nice little meal for me and Will, just to celebrate my birthday, as we're going away to Portugal on Sunday, so we won't be able to celebrate my actual birthday with my brother, which would be this time next week. And I said I would bring the treats, so here are my apple cider cakes. Now they have sunk a little bit in the middle, but that doesn't matter because they're going to be flipped the other way around. But yeah, they smell so good. The one thing that is wrong with this video is that I can't express or show you or even let you smell how good these are. As soon as you put them in, around about 5 minutes after, your whole house, if you do end up giving these a go, your whole house will smell of these. So the next bit is the fun part of flipping them and getting them out. I'm going to leave the heart ones till last. I'm super excited. I hope they have done well with the molds. So let's flip them out. Okay, they're sticking slightly, but they are coming out. But they go into this gorgeous little dome shape. They're super soft and spongy, really nice, gorgeous donutty texture, and then they have like a really nice crunch to them on the top, which is lovely. The good thing is though, when they fall out, they don't break, which is nice to know. Okay guys, so here are my apple cider cakes, the normal shaped ones. Although they're not really normally shaped like this, they do have well, they are supposed to have a little hole in the middle, but I don't have that shaped kind of like bunt kind of tin, like mini bunt tin at the moment. I need to order one. I am going to leave them plain. What I will do is make some cinnamon sugar, which I think is about a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then like maybe 3/4 cups of sugar. Mix that together, that creates the cinnamon sugar, and then I like to dunk mine in, but you can sprinkle them over the top if that's what you like. Onto the heart-shaped ones. Let's hope they come out in one piece. Okay guys, so here are my apple cider cakes. I do really want to sprinkle some cinnamon sugar over the top just to make them look a bit more finished and polished. But as I said, I really like to dunk them in and give them a good dunking before I bite down into them. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do let me know if you try these out. I will leave a link to the recipe, although I do have it in a book, so I may just write the recipe in the description box. But yeah, let me know what you think. They smell divine, and I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I will hopefully see you next week in Portugal. Bye for now.